First item on the agenda is the submission and opening of eligibility. This is a consultancy service. Consultancy of the procurement of survey services for the expansion of Virac Airport project with bid number 25-83-10 with ABC amount of 2,792,887 pesos and 50 cents under ADMS.
Mr. Chair, for item 2.1 of this meeting, the Secretariat received 3 submission for the consultancy services of Virac Airport. Mr. Chair, permission to allow the representatives from the bidders to enter po the conference room.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's BAC Bravo meeting. To all our potential bidders for this project, may we kindly ask po to state your name and the company you're representing sa mic po natin. Thank you.
Good morning po. I'm Mark Dipalog po from ACT Ban Surveying Office, Baguio City po.
Good morning po. I'm Ismael Garcia from Isitiban Survey.
Good morning, ma'am and sir. I am Amor Baong from a representative from ACM Consulting Incorporation. Thank you.
Good morning po. Mr. Chair, permission to proceed to the opening of the eligibility documents. Thank you, Mr. Chair. First up is the eligibility proposal from Asiana Construction Consultancy. Is there a representative present from Asiana Consultancy? To the representative of Asiana Consultancy, meron po ba tayo online?
Good morning, from Asiana po.
Ma'am, for documentation purposes, kindly state your name po and the company you're representing.
I'm Ornamentia po, from Asiana Consultancy.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Chair, proceeding to the opening of the eligibility documents.
Please proceed.
To the representative of Asiana Construction, can you confirm that this is your submitted eligibility documents po?
Yes, we confirm po.
Thank you, ma'am. Their submitted eligibility proposal is inside the blue envelope that has a sign received by the Secretariat 24 of October at 8:59 a.m. Inside the envelope is a binder. That has tabbings and signature on each and every page. To my fellow secretary, checklist please.
Checklist, valid field job certificate of registration.
Valid field job certificate of registration. Issued to Asiana Construction Consultancy and Trading on the 14th day of March 2025, valid until the 18th of March 2026, page 1, page 2, page 3, their list of eligibility documents. Submitted.
Statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts.
List of all ongoing government and private contracts. Submitted.
Statement of the consultant specifying its nationality and confirming that those who will actually perform the service are registered professionals.
Statement of the consultant specifying its nationality. Signed, submitted.
If applicable, a joint venture agreement.
Joint venture agreement not applicable.
That's all.
With that, Mr. Chair, the eligibility documents of Ansaya Construction Consultancy is initially rated as pass. And Asiana. Proceeding to the opening of the next bid, coming from ACOng Consulting Incorporated. To the representative of ACOng, is this your submitted proposal po? Thank you. Mr. Chair, proposing permission to open their proposal
Please
po.
proceed.
Thank you, sir. Inside their proposal is a binder labeled original eligibility documents that has stabbings, signature, and pagination in each and every page. Checklist, please.
Checklist, valid field job certificate of registration.
Field job certificate of registration issued to ACON Consulting Incorporated, page 1, issued on the first day of June 2025, valid until 1st of June 2026, page 1, page 2, page 3, their list of eligibility documents. Submitted.
Statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts.
Statement of all ongoing government and private contracts. Signed. Statement of completed contracts. Signed, submitted.
Statement of the consultant specifying its nationality and confirming that those who will actually perform the service are registered professionals.
Statement of consultant's nationality. Signed, submitted.
If applicable, the joint venture agreement.
Joint venture agreement. Not applicable.
That's all.
With that, Mr. Chair, the eligibility documents of ACON consultant is initially rated as pass. Proceeding to the opening of the eligibility documents of ACT Ban Surveying Office. To the representative of ACT Ban, is this your submitted proposal po? Thank you po. Mr. Chair, proceeding to the opening of their bid.
Please proceed.
Inside the envelope is a binder. That has stabbings. Pagination and signature on each and every page. Checklist, please.
Checklist, valid field job certificate of registration.
Field job certificate of registration. Issued to ACT Ban Surveying Office. Issued on the 4th day of April 2025, valid until the 4th of April 2026. Page 1, page 2, page 3, their list of eligibility documents. Submitted.
Statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts.
Statement of all ongoing contracts. Together with statement of all completed contracts. Signed, submitted.
Statement of the consultant specifying its nationality and confirming that those who will actually perform the service are registered professionals.
Statement of key staff for consulting services. Submitted.
If applicable, the joint venture agreement.
Joint venture agreement, not applicable.
That's all.
With that, Mr. Chair, the eligibility documents of ACT ban is initially rated as pass. Mr. Chair, presenting the eligibility checklist for this opening, where all bidders are initially rated as pass. And with that, Mr. Chair, the Secretariat recommends for the conduct of eligibility evaluation and shortlisting of the bidders initially rated as pass.
Any motion?
Mr. Chair.
Yes, please.
Move to adopt, Mr. Chair, the recommendation for the conduct of shortlisting of the initially rated as passed proposals during this opening of bids. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Any second?
I second the motion, Mr. Chair.
Motion is approved.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. To all our bidders, maraming salamat po sa pag-participate ngayong araw. You may be excused po sa meeting at abangan na lang po natin yung notice of shortlisting. Maraming salamat po. Next on our agenda, Mr. Chair, is the pre-bid conference for the project Rehabilitation and Upgrading of Security Systems at CAAP Manila Control Tower with bid number 2586-10 with the ABC of 3,728,601 pesos and 50 cents. The end user is CSIS. End user. To my fellow secretariat, please admit all interested bidders po sa ating meeting room. Salamat.
Good morning, Mr. Chair. Welcome to prospective bidders. Welcome to the pre-bid conference for the project Rehabilitation and Upgrading of Security Systems at CAAP Manila Control Tower with bid number 25086-10. The Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines to the corporate operating budget for FY 2025 intends to apply a sum of 3,728,601 and 50 centavos for the ABC to payments under contract for the rehabilitation and upgrading of security systems at CAAP Manila Control Tower with bid number 258610 Bravo. Bids received in excess of the ABC shall be automatically rejected at bid opening. CAAP now invites the bid for the above procurement project. The delivery of goods is required within 90 calendar days. Bidders should have completed within 5 years from the date of submission and receipt of bids a contract similar to the project. The description of an eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Section 2, Instruction to Bidders. Bidding will be conducted through open competitive bidding procedures using a non-discretionary pass or fail criterion as specified in the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulations of Republic Act 9184. Bidding is restricted to citizens or Filipino citizens or sole proprietorship, partnership, or organization with at least 60% interest or outstanding capital stock belonging to citizens of the Philippines and to citizens or organization of a country, the laws and regulations of which grant similar privileges to Filipino citizens pursuant to RA 5183. Prospective bidders may obtain further information from BAC Secretariat and inspect the bidding documents at the given address during regular office hours from 8 to 5, Monday to Friday except declared holidays, weekends, and suspension of work. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders until the deadline of submission of bids from CAAP Back Office, Mia Road, Pasay City, and upon payment of applicable fee for the bidding documents pursuant to the latest guidelines issued by GPPB in the amount of 5,000 exclusive of any and all taxes imposed by relevant government agencies. The procuring entity shall allow the bidder to present its proof of payment for the fees by presenting the official receipt in person or through email. Upon payment of the bid documents, bidders must provide the respective email addresses to the BAC Secretariat. All communications, including but not limited to notices, resolutions, and replies, among others, will be sent to the email address provided by the bidders. The date when such email was sent shall be considered the date of receipt of the bidders for the purposes of complying with the requirements of RA 9184. Bidders must also check the PhilJobs website, CAAP website, and BAC Secretariat for any bid bulletins and announcements related to the bidding. Bids must be duly received by the BAC Secretariat to manual submission at the office address indicated on or before November 5 at 9:30 a.m. Late bids shall not be accepted. Bids must be accompanied by bid security in any of the acceptable forms and in the amount stated in ITB Clause 14. Bid opening shall be on November 5, 2025 at 9:30 a.m. at the given address and or via video conferencing Google Meet application. Bids will be open in the presence of the bidder's representative who choose to attend the activity. CAAP reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award the contract at any time prior to contract award in accordance with Section 35.6 and 41 of the 2016 Revised IRR of RA 9184, without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. For further information, please refer to Engineer Leandro R. Varquez, BAC Head Secretariat, and the contacts shown below. Section 3, bid data sheet with corresponding ITB clause. Under ITB clause 5.3, eligible bidders. For purpose of this contract, for this purpose, contracts similar to the project shall be supply, delivery, installation, testing, and commissioning of CCTV surveillance system. Single contract that is similar to the project, equivalent to at least 50% of the ABC, or have at least two similar contracts, and the aggregate contract amount should be equivalent to at least 50% of the ABC, with the largest of the similar contracts being equivalent to at least 25% of the ABC completed within 5 years prior to the deadline for the submission and receipt of bids. 7.1, subcontracting is not allowed. 12.0, bid price. The price of goods shall be quoted DDP to CAAP sites or applicable Incoterms for this project. ITB Clause 14.1, the bid security shall be in the form of a bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amount. The amount of not less than 2% of the ABC if the bid security is in cash, cashier's or manager's check, bank draft or guarantee, or irrevocable letter of credit, or the amount of not less than 5% of the ABC if the bid security is in surety bond. 19.3, partial bid is not allowed. Goods are grouped in a single lot, and the lot shall not be divided into lots for the purposes of the bidding, evaluation, and contract award. 20.2, post-qualification requirements. Other appropriate documents required to be submitted during post-qualification are shown. Failure to submit any of the post-qualification requirements on time or finding against the veracity thereof shall disqualify the bidder for award. CAAP shall thereafter award the contract to the next lowest calculated responsive bid. Section 6, Schedule of Requirements. Again, the delivery of goods is within 90 calendar days upon receipt of notice to proceed. For the terms of reference, for the general scope of work, supply, delivery, installation of CCTV cameras as shown. Supply, delivery, installation of access control system, access control terminals, and its accessories. Provide high definition video monitors. Supply and installation of 32-channel network video recorder with HDD. Configuration, testing, commissioning of CCTV surveillance system and access control system. Training and transfer of technology for all components of the project, both user and technical training, and operations manual. Please refer to section 7 for the detailed technical specification requirements. Also, another requirement is the bidder must conduct an on-site inspection or survey, which shall include the following documents and shall form part of the bidder's technical documents. Certification that an on-site inspection was conducted by the bidder. The bidder must present its authority to conduct site inspection duly signed by the ADG2 of CSIS at the site prior to inspection. Photocopy of company of the person who conducted the site inspection, and the photocopy of CAAP's visitor's logbook. For security purposes, only bidders who present the proof of purchase of bidding documents is allowed to conduct site inspection. For the Section 8, checklist of technical and financial documents, the requirements are shown. And for financial component envelope. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you to the end user. For any prospective bidders present online, the floor is now open for any questions or clarifications. I repeat, to any bidders present online, the floor is now open for any questions or clarifications.
Sir, good afternoon po.
Magandang umaga po. Sir, before any questions po, kindly put in the chat box or state your name and the company you're representing po. Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Sir, good afternoon po.
Magandang umaga po, sir. Pa-state lang po nung pangalan natin and the company you're representing for documentation purposes, sir. Ayan, ayan. Sorry. Mr. Brooke Galero from Multiline Building Systems Incorporated. You're recognized po.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Sir, may question lang po regarding dun sa ISO. Under page 46 po siya.
Yes po.
Sir, pwede po kayang yung manufacturer namin yung magbigay ng certificate na lang sa amin para po para sinecertify po kami na kami po yung nagsusupply, install, tsaka distributor po nung brand na i-offer po namin sana. Kasi si Multiline, sir, hindi po ISO pa, sir, para po sa kapag-participate kami.
Yes, sir. If I may, for a more accurate response, yung question po natin, can we put it into writing and send it to our email?
Na lang po.
Apo, at back@caap.gov.ph po.
Opo. Same din po, sir, dun sa sa VAS at NPC po.
Yes po.
Kung pwede po ma-relax na yung certification is from our manufacturer po.
Sige po, sir. All our questions and clarifications po, let's all just put it into writing so we can have a more accurate response on this. Sasagutin naman po natin sa email na lang po natin at back@caap.gov.ph po, sir.
Sige po, sir. Thank you. Tapos, sir, sa site inspection po, kailan po kaya kami pwede mag-conduct, sir?
Sir, if I may, upon pagbili nyo ng bid docs po, you can schedule and pwede na po kayong agad anytime naman po kayo pwedeng mag-survey 8 to 5 po, from 8 to 5 p.m. Just lang po, ipapakita nyo lang po yung yung OR ninyo para mabigyan kayo ng authority to conduct site inspection.
Okay, sir. Noted po. Yun lang naman po. I-email na lang po namin yung queries po namin, sir. Salamat po.
Thank you po. Any other questions po for the procurement of this project? To all our prospective bidders, given that there are no more questions po, for any other additional concerns or clarifications for this project, you can email us po at the BAC Secretariat at back@caap.gov.ph 10 days before the submission and opening of this bid po. Thank you. And with that, Mr. Chair, the pre-bid conference for the project Rehabilitation and Upgrading of Security Systems at CAAP Manila Control Tower is now closed. Thank you. Next on our agenda is the pre-bid conference for the project Supply and Delivery of Aeronautical Ground Lighting Bulbs and Accessories for various airports with bid number 25-87-10 Bravo with an ABC of 11,988,800 pesos. The end user is ANS. End user. To my fellow secretariat, to all the interested bidders for this project, pwede na po natin silang i-admit sa conference room. Salamat.
Good morning, everyone. May we present to you the supply and delivery of aeronautical ground lightings, bulbs, and accessories for various airports project with an ABC of 11,988,800 pesos, 60 calendar days duration of the project, and mode of procurement is competitive bidding. Invitation to bid. The Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, through the CAAP Corporate Operating Budget for FY 2025, intends to apply the 11,988,800 pesos, being the ABC2 payments under the contract for bid number 25-87-10 Bravo. Bids received in excess of the ABC shall be automatically rejected at bid opening. The CAAP now invites bids for the above procurement project. Delivery of the goods is required within 60 calendar days. Bidders should have completed within 5 years from the date of submission and receipt of bids a contract similar to the project. The description of the eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Section 2 for the instruction to bidders. Bidding will be conducted through open competitive bidding procedures using a non-discretionary pass or fail criterion as specified in the 2016 revised IRR of Republic RA number 9184. Bidding is restricted to Filipino citizens or sole proprietorships, partnerships, or organizations with at least 60% interest or outstanding capital stock belonging to citizens of the Philippines and to citizens or organizations of a country, the laws or regulations of which grant similar rights or privileges to Filipino citizens pursuant to RA 5183. Bidders must also check the PhilJobs website, CAAP website, and BAC Secretariat for any bid bulletins and announcements related to the bidding. Bids must be duly received by the BAC Secretariat through manual submission at the office address indicated below on or before November 5, 2025 at 9:30 a.m. Late bids shall not be accepted. Bid opening shall be on November 5 at the given address, and bids will be open in the presence of the bidders' representatives who choose to attend the activity. The CAAP reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award the contract at any time prior to contract award in accordance with Sections 35.6 and 41 of the 2016 revised IRR number 9184. For further information, please refer to Engineer Leandro R. Varquez, the head of BAC Secretariat, CAAP, Pasay City. You may also visit the following websites: thephiljobs.gov.ph and caap.gov.ph. Instruction to bidders. For this purpose, for the eligible bidders, contracts similar to the project shall be supply of aeronautical ground lighting bulbs and consumables, or supply and delivery of airfield lighting bulbs and accessories, or supply and delivery of aeronautical equipment and devices, and completed within 5 years prior to the deadline for the submission and receipt of bids. Bidders are required to include in the following the technical documents: the proof and other supporting documentary evidence of the bidder's statement of compliance with technical specifications required under Section 7, the technical specifications as applicable, catalog or data sheet of the goods being offered, certificate of authorized distributorship issued by the manufacturer of the goods being offered, and duly signed and notarized certification and undertaking. The price of the goods shall be quoted DDP Air Navigation Service, Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, NAIA Road, Pasay City, or the applicable Incoterms for this project. The bid security shall be in the form of a bid securing declaration, the amount of not less than 239,776 pesos, which is equivalent to 2% of ABC if bid security is in cash, cashier's or manager's check, bank draft, guarantee, or irrevocable letter of credit, or the amount of not less than 599,440 pesos, which is equivalent to 5% of ABC if bid security is in surety bond. For purposes of post-qualification, the following documents or items shall be required: the latest income and business tax returns filed through EFPS, business licenses and permits required by law, latest AFS, proof of completion of the SLCC with corresponding sales or invoices, official receipt or cash receipt or collection receipts, and certificate of completion or certificate of acceptance, proof and other evidence of the bidder's statement of compliance with technical specifications. In case the field job certificate of registration or any documents listed under its Annex A has expired after the bid opening, the bidder is required to submit the updated documents during the post-qualification stage. The certificate of exclusive or authorized distributorship from the manufacturer of the goods being offered, and documents submitted during the post-qualification as part of the post-qualification documents must be certified by the authorized representative to be true copies of the original. Special conditions of the contract. The delivery terms applicable to this contract are delivered at CAAP ADMS Technical Center, Naiya Road, Pasay City, and the procuring entity's representative of the project site is Engineer Darwin Calio, Division Chief 3 of ANOD. No advance payment and full payment upon completion and acceptance of the end user for the advance payments and terms of payment. For the inspection and tests, tests stated in Section 7 shall be physical inspection to verify the specification and free from damage and stains. Schedule of requirements. As shown on the screen, please refer on the screen the description of the project to be delivered in 60 calendar days. And for the technical specifications as shown, for the checklist of technical and financial documents, and that ends the presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank you to the end user. To all our prospective bidders present online, the floor is now open for any questions or clarifications for the procurement of this project. Thank you. From Mr. Kyle Ong. Sir, you are recognized po.
Good morning, Kyle Ong from Evercon Builders. Under the BDS similar completed contract, item C, please clarify what aeronautical equipment is.
Sir, ito po ba yung tinatanong ninyo?
Yes po, yung item C.
For item C, I think we have issued a bid bulletin for this, changing this item, supply and delivery of aeronautical equipment and devices, into supply and delivery of aeronautical ground lighting equipment and devices. We added the words ground lighting equipment.
This is noted po. Thank you.
To any other bidders, are there any more questions or clarifications po? Going once, going twice, hearing none, the pre-bid conference for this project, supply and delivery of aeronautical ground lighting bulbs and accessories for various airports, is now closed. For the information of any prospective bidders po, any questions or clarifications not answered today can still be emailed at the BAC Secretariat at bac@caap.gov.ph 10 days po before the submission and opening of bids. Thank you. To all our prospective bidders po na online, pwede na po kayong umalis sa ating Google Meet po. Maraming salamat po sa pag-attend.